Well, hello there, sports fanatics. It's the host with the most here, Rai, and I'm back. And I want to discuss about the NBA champions, and I want to congratulate the 2017 NBA champions, the Golden State Warriors. First time you guys won a championship since 2014. You guys came over the odds and beat your rival, the Cleveland Cavaliers. You dethroned the NBA champions. Now, I really thought the Golden State Warriors were going to sweep Cleveland out of the finals, but it was never the case. I really think that the referees want to extend the NBA finals, It's all about ratings and money, The whole NBA finals was very, very blowout. Not very happy. Maybe one or two games were very close. So let me give you a quick rundown, okay? The first game, game one, Golden State dominate Cleveland, 113-91. I did not watch game one. I had a feeling Golden State is going to win. I don't know why. I just did. Then game two, same result. Golden State won 132-113. Golden State won. Then a little different for game three. 118-113. Cavs should win the game, but it came up a little too short. Then they finally won in game four. 137-116. Does that feel like a all-star game? Feel like a freaking video game? Yeah, it was. I think that's like a record of the NBA Finals. They usually get in the 90s or lower hundreds, But that's insane, Like I said earlier, I don't know if I mentioned it, the referees, they can't make the right call. Say, let Cleveland win this game. And then Golden State could win on their home floor. So I was not very happy. I watched some of the NBA Finals. I was flipping back and forth. Let me see here. LeBron James had been dominating this whole freaking finals. We all know that LeBron James is a future Hall of Famer. But whenever he's going to retire, that's when he's going to be the Hall of Fame. I think you got to be out of the game, 5 years, 6 years? I don't remember the rules of the NBA. Then, game 5, it just ended yesterday. It was a very close game, 129-120. It should have been not more Golden State, but Cleveland was trying to catch up to the Golden State, but they came up a little short. So stuff happens. So Golden State won on their home floor. That's awesome for them. Great party in California. And Kevin Durant. I screwed up. Kevin Durant got the MVP of the finals. Most likely, Kevin Durant definitely will be a future Hall of Famer down the road. It's kind of sad that he never won a championship with the Oklahoma Thunder. It's sad, You got to go to a different team to compete for a championship, Off the record, Jordan had never, ever quit. If he lost in the first round, he'd keep on working with this team, He had a great coaching staff. Phil Jackson and staff. He had a great starting five. He had an awesome bench. Now these days, people want to leave because they lose in the playoff or the finals. Wham. I know it's all about the money and, stupid. And the players of today are, I'm shaking my head, That's why NBA is not as good, in my eyes, like in the 80s and 90s, 60s, and beyond. Way back in the day before this decade, but whatever. I still watch the NBA Finals, but it's not as good, in my eyes. And no overtime games, nothing. No buzzer beaters like the good old days. Stuff happens. And it says right here, the Golden State Warriors are a dynasty, just because they won it 2014. I give the Golden State Warriors, if they win next year and the year before, then it could be a dynasty, So hold the brakes. Many are just talking a lot of crap. Now if Cleveland won last night, does that mean they're a dynasty? Maybe, maybe not. It's very difficult when back to back in any sport out there. Yes, I know the Pittsburgh Penguins just won back-to-back Stanley Cups for the first time since Detroit Red Wings won it, and that was in 98, 99, 98? Yeah, something like that. But that was a long time ago, so I'm just glad the Golden State Warriors won because I don't like LeBron. If he never did that stupid decision thing on Nationwide on ESPN, it'd be a different outcome. But he's a big whiner. He always gets the right calls or gets the calls he wants and all that crazy crap. But Stephen Curry, he is a beast. He could hit 3-pointers like there's no one tomorrow, like an NBA video game. He's a great player. Awesome. Let me do the stats real quick. Hold on. Okay. So, I don't know. I know the NBA was very disappointed because no game 6, especially no game 7. It's all about the money. They don't give a darn who wins the NBA finals. They want a game 7. Well, NBA, it did not happen this year. Boo hoo hoo. Actually, I prefer Game 6. That's good enough for me. Kevin Durant got his first NBA Finals MVP. I think a couple years ago he got the MVP of the regular season. But, I don't know. Now listen to this. 5-on-5, should the Cavs trade a star to compete with the Warriors? Maybe, maybe not. It reminded me of the good old days of Lakers versus Boston in the great rivalry. Every year or every other year they were duking out in the finals. And hopefully we don't see this again. Cavs Warriors for the 4th year in a row. I think the referees are trying to rig it. You could just tell. We all know the Bulls didn't have no chance. We all know that Spurs didn't have no chance because their key guy got injured and he never recuperated. That Portland didn't have a chance, or Clippers because their key guys got injured again. So, two powerhouses, Now Kevin Love, he really came out big in the finals and overall in the playoffs. Last year he sucked in the finals, but he came out big. Stephen Curry, he came out big when he needed to. So I don't know. I think Steve Kerr won a lot of championships. Yeah, a lot of championships as a player and a coach. This guy, I don't know if he's going to be a future Hall of Famer as a coach. I know he only won 2 championships so far. So I don't know. I guarantee that LeBron is not very happy. He prefer Cavs win a championship than Golden State, but stuff happens. Oh, God. Okay, let me do the box summary real quickie. Okay. Kevin Love has 6 points. Whoopie-doo for Game 5. But LeBron James, he's the only one who really tore up. Hit 41 points. Excuse me. I don't want to burp on my mic. He was 19-30 from the field. That is too many shooting. That, from my point of view, 2 out of 5 from 3-pointers. Awful. From the free throw line, 1 of 4. Awful. Rebounds 2, and then no, actually he got 13 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals. So he was very close to get a triple double. So, and the other guys really stepped up is Irving, 26 points, and Smith, 25. On the other hand, The bench then did nothing, so I was not going to discuss about the freaking bench. Green, Desmond Green, I think his name. I think I botched it. 10 points. Kevin Garnett, 39 points. And the other big guy was Curry, 34 points. So those two guys dominate. Okay. Yeah. Let me see. Durant he was 14 out of 20 from the field. That's not bad. 5 out of 8 from threes. So he was bombing it like crazy. Let's see here. He was perfect from the field. And then what about Curry? All those, starters I mentioned had a lot of minutes. So I guess they are tired. So now you guys could party like a freaking rock star again. So I don't know when they're going to have that parade. Probably they had tonight or tomorrow. Not today. Not tonight. Probably during the day. They don't have nighttime. Curry, 2 out of 9 from threes. He was cold at 3-pointers. He was decent at the free throws. 12 out of 15. He had 10 assists. Man, this guy's freaking sick. So, what else I'm going to discuss here? I think, LeBron James. I think he's by 3 out of 5. Yeah, 3 out of 5 of the finals. That's sad, isn't it? 3 wins and 5 losses in the finals. Haha, LeBron. I think so. Let me look. I gotta look on my computer. Yeah, 3 out of 5. And Jordan is 6 wins. He's undefeated in the finals. Now, why did he still gotta compete? Jordan was in a different era, and this is LeBron era. Now, let me ask you a question, my viewers. Do you think LeBron James is gonna stay in Cleveland or go somewhere else? There's rumors that he's gonna go at Clippers, Lakers, maybe San Antonio. I mean, that's just rumors. Or do you think he should stay in the East? Now, if he goes in the West, that's going to be better competition for him than the East. The East is just so darn weak. It is pathetic. It's the same thing off the record. It's the same thing when the Bulls and Michael Jordan dominate the East. You got Indiana. They were okay, but they were not really a big threat. Maybe in the 97 Eastern Conference Finals. That took them to Game 7. It's sad that the Pacers never won the whole thing, but stuff happens. The Knicks, that was a big threat for the Bulls. And what was a bigger threat? The Detroit Lions. I'm sorry, that's football. My mistake, I'm sorry. The Detroit Pistons, back in the day. They used to call them the Bad Boys. The Bulls got swept, and they rebound. And they make some big moves. And LeBron James never got swept in the first round. Hey, never say never. Anything's possible. If it does happen, I'd be shocked. So I really think this rivalry is not over from a long shot. The NBA loves great rivalries. Probably in their eyes, in their vision, it's like the Lakers versus the Boston Celtics in this era. This is LeBron James era. I'm not a fan of him and never will be. I always will be a freaking Bulls fan. If the Bulls ever make the finals, I doubt it. I will support them. I'm happy the Golden State Warriors won last night. Now if the Cleveland won last night, I'll be happy for them. But I'm not gonna say yay, woohoo. I'm not gonna go crazy. Only if I do that for my Bulls. But if Chicago and Indiana, the viewership, I don't think it was that good for Golden State in Cleveland. Maybe in Cleveland and in California, yeah. But out here, no one doesn't give a shit about the NBA Finals. That's just my opinion. So, I don't know what else to say. Are you glad it's over the NBA Finals? You prefer a Game 6 or 7? Do you have a feeling it's going to go 5 games, or you thought it's going to go to 4 games? I really thought it was going to go 4 games. It should have, but LeBron James and the company was freaking dominating this game. And the referees let let Cleveland do whatever they want to. It's like their playground. So once again, do you think LeBron James should leave Cleveland or stay with Cleveland? He should. That's his hometown. Quit leaving. Quit jumping ship just because you lose in the NBA final. Just because you 3 wins and 5 losses in the NBA since you've been in the NBA. This is your 7th NBA final appearance. That's gonna be a freaking record. You beat Jordan's record. Yeah, Jordan never went to 6 straight NBA finals. You got that, but in my opinion, Jordan is still the man. I know he's been retired for many, many years. I know a lot of people think I'm going crazy talking about this stuff, but the media, the newspapers, always got to compare to Jordan. Actually, LeBron James to Jordan. Is it because they got the same number? I don't know. I just shake my head. I'm just glad it's over. It's in the books. Now these teams who made the playoffs did not get very far. Maybe they could make some big moves or something like that. But if the Cleveland, I guarantee that Cleveland's gonna find a way, get back to the finals and win it. Okay, same thing for Golden State. But I think Golden State is set. Do you think there could be a dynasty for Golden State? Possibility, If everyone stays healthy, they could run the table of the NBA like they did that one year when they broke the Bulls 7-2-10 record. That's all I gotta say. Did you guys watch all the NBA finals? I watched off and on. I cannot really get into it. Now, if it's like game 1 through game 5 is like nail biters, then it'll be a different story. But I don't know. I think the referees just want to get this over with, and that really sums it up. I know the NBA was really not really hurting, but they want a game 7 badly. That's more hype, and that's all I gotta say. But what's your thoughts on NBA Finals? Are you glad that Golden State Warriors won? Are you pissed off that Cavs lost? What's your thoughts? And do you think these two teams need to make some big moves in the offseason? Yes or no? Have a good one. And hopefully you like this podcast. My thoughts of the NBA Finals for Game 5. This is Rai is sign off. Thank you very much for listening. All my other social media accounts, if you want to check them out, is down below. Now, sign off. Sorry I went a little overboard.